Okay, once you're all done with all four, hopefully what you're seeing is it's very easy for me to say, yep, this one is the lightest, this one is in the middle, and this one is the darkest. If during any of these four that's hard to see, as I'm walking around, I'll probably have you go over some of your squares to change the value. Remember, the point of this project is to make sure that you can create different values by just using different pressures. Okay, it's not like paints and pastels where we can change the value by adding white or gray or black. For this particular project, we are working on our control over our hand and our control over our utensils, and our utensil for today is a colored pencil. If you've done all four of these correctly and there's still time left in class, the extra thing to do is to color in the elephant using different values. So right here it says anything that says number 1, so you'll look for number 1s, you should be doing light pressure. Anywhere there's a number 2, you should be doing a medium pressure. And any of the shapes that are a number 3, you'll be applying a hard pressure. So now we're going from just filling in boxes to actually filling in an object, which is what your project will be next week. Whatever the object that you drew last week will be the one that's printed out, and it'll be broken down into different types of shapes, and in each shape we want to change the value. Again, just like we did in the boxes here, if I were you, I would start off by doing all my light pressures first. Once you're done with that, I would go to my number 3 and I would do all of my dark values, and then we know where the medium value needs to go. So again, once you're done with these boxes, you can go ahead and you can do your elephant. Once you're done with all the light, go ahead and go to the number 3. And again, you should be coloring over this 3 different times. We should have 3 different layers of light pressure to build up our darker value. So I've stuck with my color blue. I did my light pressure first, so everyone that had a number 1, I went ahead and did a light pressure by holding back on the end of my pencil. I then went to the number 3, which is going to be my darkest value, which I just went over 3 different times. I did 1 layer holding my pencil way back here. I did 1 layer holding my pencil in the middle, and then that third and final layer I went ahead and added more so that I had the darkest value. So all that's remaining left is the medium pressure. So now what I'm trying to do is the same as what I did in the squares. I'm trying to get a value that is in between my dark number 3 and my light number 1. If you have completed both sides, you are now officially done with our pressure value worksheet. Next week when you come in, I will have your image selected. It'll be printed out. There won't be a 1, 2, and 3, but you will be switching the values because we don't want the numbers showing up. We have the numbers for this one because it was practice. So if you got through the entire worksheet, congratulations. If you did not, no worries. Today was just a practice day. It gave everybody one full class period to practice doing pressure values using one color to gain a light value, a medium value, and a dark value. Good job, everybody. We'll see you next week.